Every sign has its light and its shadow. And something that Sun and Sagittarius are very good at is charming and kind of like creating. I always think about like that Joker-esque, the Joker in the card games. I always think of that as being... Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Time. My name is Holly. So grateful to have you all. Let's get right into this reading. I am very excited to be doing this. Please make sure that you're subscribed. Please like the video and comment. I always love to hear feedback, respectful comments about the person I'm doing reading on, so forth, the situation. And yeah, let's get into it. So I am doing a Jay-Z update. I've been doing Diddy and Jay-Z updates recently. I feel like Jay-Z, I've said this since I did the Diddy video in October, November, whenever that happened. Actually, it was November because it was Thanksgiving. I strongly believe that after Diddy, Jay-Z's next. And it's very interesting to be watching everything unfold in the music industry. I used to be a singer, I used to be in the music industry, and I didn't like it for these reasons. I used to tell people the music industry is very corrupt and blah, blah, blah. People would laugh at me, they call me crazy, and so forth. So it's just interesting that all is coming to light. And I strongly believe that with the Age of Aquarius, Age of Aquarius is about truth, it's about humility, it's about bringing people in positions of power down to their knees. And Aquarius, I'm a son of Aquarius, I can very much relate to this era and what's happening. Aquarius is about humanitarianism and everybody being equal and being relatable, So we're going to see a lot of that. We're going to see people that think that they're high and mighty being brought to their knees. Which I think Jay-Z is next. I strongly believe it. That's what my intuition is telling me. Yeah, that's just what I think. Okay, so let's get into the reading update. I did say, there have been rumors roaming around that Jay-Z's leaving Beyonce, Beyonce's leaving Jay-Z. I've always said this. I strongly believe, I told a friend a long time ago, because I read palms too, and one time I was looking at Beyonce's palm. She was doing this video. She did this for 1+1. Go look at that video if you read palms too. And I saw through her palm that 2023 there was going to be trouble with her and Jay-Z, like deep, immense trouble. And one of them, as a conclusion, after 2 years from that, they would break up, separate. But there would be a time when they weren't living together, but they would lie to people. After the 2023 incident, something that has happened, that I believe has happened, and that they would never be the same again. And I strongly believe that he would leave her for somebody else. Like, I got the energy from when I read her palm that she would leave initially in hopes that he would chase her, but then he would end up just falling in love with somebody younger. I think she's blonde and I see her being Caucasian. So with all that happening, I'm not crazy about Beyonce, I'm not crazy about Jay-Z, but I do wish them well. They do have children and divorce is not easy. I'm a child of divorce. I know I have exes that have gone through divorces. I have friends that have gone through divorces. It's not easy at all. So I wish them well. In fact, that's why I haven't gotten married yet. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's start off. I shuffled the cards already. The energy that I got was him like laughing. I got him laughing and kind of acting like everything's fine, which he's a son of Sagittarius. Sun Sagittarius are very good at that. Very good at charming, very good at acting. They have, whenever I talk like this, I crucify Aquarius all the time. And thank you to the Aquarius that watch, because none of you take it personally. Some signs, I feel like Sagittarius take it very personally. Sagittarius and Libra take things extremely personally. If you're going to take it personally on my channel, do not watch my channel. I'm not in the business of making people happy. You have to have confidence in yourself enough to believe that you are like this or you're not. But I'm here to obviously inspire, hopefully, but from a truthful perspective. Every sign has its light and its shadow. And something that Sun and Sagittarius are very good at is charming and kind of like creating. I always think about like that Joker-esque, the Joker in the card games. I always think of that as being Sagittarius, because they're very good at putting on a facade and like joking around, So I see him laughing, but behind that laughter is some pain and is some suffering and is some hiding his true self. I think that's just, a lot of Sagittarius do that. A lot of Sagittarius, they'll use humor and being like a clown to get away with dubious behavior or to hide how they truly feel. So with the Chariot, 5 Wands and 4 Cups. Okay, so I strongly believe that there is serious issues between him and Beyonce. And especially the Chariot is the card of Cancer. It's the card of home. It can also indicate moving forward. And with 5 of Wands, also 5 Wands, moving forward alone. And I see that very strongly. Like, 5 Wands is often times when you've decided in a relationship that it's not working out and you move forward because of that. And it's not easy to move forward, but you feel like you have to. That's 5 Wands energy. I'm using the Moon Chart Tarot, by the way. So with the Hierophant card, I see here battles of 2 alphas. And it's funny because I've always had the suspicion, I don't want to throw my ex, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, and I don't want to throw my ex under the bus, but I know people, not even just my ex, so this has nothing to do with him who is in the music industry, but I know other people who've worked with Beyonce who have alluded to the fact that she might be on the spectrum of autism. What's the word? Autism, yes, that's what it was. I wanted to say autism, but I apologize. I'm just being silly. On the spectrum, because I do take this very seriously. On the spectrum. And because of that, in certain cultures, I think particularly coming from that culture, coming from Black culture, it's not really seen as you can have the best life if you are autistic or on the spectrum, And I think because of that, her parents basically sold her off to Jay-Z. And because of that, he's been responsible for a lot of her career. He's been able to do things that he probably wouldn't be able to do. Not that it makes you an unintelligent person, because autistic people have been proven to be more intelligent than the rest of us, but the social skills that she lacks has allowed Jay-Z to walk all over her. And with that being said, now her mother is backing her. There's a lot of people backing her and making her up to be this powerhouse, which she definitely is. She's very vocally talented. She's very musically talented. She's also very good at dancing, extremely good at dancing. I know a dancer who worked for her and said that she could learn dance straight after she saw it twice. That takes a lot. I used to be a dancer. It takes a lot to do that. So I think that now she's really feeling like she's a powerhouse. Her mother's standing behind her. Other people are standing behind her. And now these 2 powerhouses are clashing. And it's basically a battle. It feels like a battle in their household. So with 2 of Wands, he's going to choose 2 different sides. I see here there's a lot of battling, but he's not the type to stick it out. He's not the type, but she is. She is the type to stick it out. She is the type to you know, not take things because she comes from that family value. She comes from the South. She's not the type to just replace somebody, but he is. And I think that's the difference between him being from New York. You know, I'm from New York, even though I have a different accent. I grew up in different countries. But my heart definitely does feel New York. Every time I go to New York, I feel like I'm at home. But something about New York is that you can replace. There's this mentality of replace with work, with friends, with everything. You know, I think that's why a lot of men or females, they don't really have long-term relationships in New York, because everybody's replaceable. There's so many people that come in and out of the city, and he has that mindset of, you know what, you're replaceable. You know what? And I think a lot of the relationship, even though she had Lemonade, which I don't think a lot of Lemonade was true, I think he made a lot of money off of her, and that's how he was able to become a billionaire and be able to walk into certain rooms, because he had Beyonce, you know. So the Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles, but now that she's getting older, he feels like he can replace her, you know. Now that she's not the hottest new thing. And with certain men, it is a thing. So with Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and Four of Swords, I see him putting up his guard, moving forward, and focusing on his money. He's very money. I wonder what in... I bet you it's his Mercury. His Mercury must be like in Capricorn. He must have a lot of Capricorn in his chart. Something... I love Capricorns, okay? But I feel like something that they can be sometimes very selfish and very money-oriented people. And I see that with him. He's very money. So Six of Wands and Hanged Man. I see this relationship with Jay-Z. I see a lot of people kicking him out, choosing another option, wanting something else, you know. And it's funny because I think that's his karma for replacing her. His karma for replacing her is him being replaced. In the music industry, as an idol, as this person that people revered, his karma is going to come back to him tenfold. And that's what's happening in the age of Aquarius, you know. People forget. Aquarius is partially ruled by Saturn. And Saturn is the planet of karma. Work. What you reap, you sow. And so a lot of people are being handed their karma to them tenfold, even if you manifest something. Vice versa, like if you do good, if you do bad, it's coming back. And a lot of these people, it's coming back. So I love you all. That was really fun to do. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. Take care.